That's right. A lot of you don't like it, but it's the truth. You're stubborn, rebellious, and hard-headed people. You didn't learn anything from slavery. See that? Where's the slavery sign? Let's get it. Yeah, there you go. You didn't learn anything from slavery. You figure this is the path. You ain't learned nothing. If you learned something, you know what? If you black men and women have learned something, you would know that the so-called white man and woman and child is your enemy.
I didn't get to see anybody for 2 weeks.
They kept you there for 2 weeks and you couldn't see anybody?
No, they didn't keep me there for 2 weeks. They kept me in hiding, you might say, for 2 weeks. After the lynching, they escorted me out to a place called Huntington, Indiana. And there I stayed in this little house that was being used as a jail. And I said to myself, holy smokes, let Mark from Marion come over here and blow this house all to pieces. And every time a car would turn and the flashlight would, or the headlights would come through the window, I felt a shiver of fear, wondering if that was them coming over to Huntington where they found out I had gone and were going to get me out of the jail and lynch me.
But before you got to Huntington, you were still in the jail in Marion, right?
Yes.
Now, at what point the mob, there was a mob that was gathering outside?
Yes. Oh, 10 to 20,000 of them.
10 to 20,000 people were gathering outside of the jail?
Yes, that's what they estimated, was 10 to 20,000 people out there. And the Ku Klux Klan was out there in their robes and hoods, but they didn't have the blindfold down in front of the hood. It was barefaced. And they were monitoring the crowd, the Ku Klux Klan in their uniforms, in their sheets were monitoring the crowd.
What do you mean monitoring?
Trying to keep order.
How did so many people learn so quickly about what was going on that they showed up at this place?
I have no idea, but they did show up. And Marion tried to make out like it wasn't the people in Marion, it was somebody else coming in there from Marion to give Marion a bad name. Because Marion was a Christian and law-abiding city. That was the bull they handed out. But anyhow, they gathered around the jail, and the sheriff had reinforcements coming in from other cities around Marion to help control the crowd. And they kept hollering for, turn them niggas loose. We want to lynch them. We're going to teach them how to treat white folks. And
now, at that point, was it clear that the white man had died?
yes,
The crowd knew that the white man had died.
yes. They knew he had died that afternoon.
And they wanted somebody to pay for that.
Yes, but you see, the crowd had already begun gathering around the jail as early as 7 o'clock that morning.
So somebody was going to get lynched regardless of whether the white man was actually dead or not.
That's right.
So and I guess you could hear the crowd.
I could hear them say, turn them niggas loose. We're going to lynch them. We're going to kill every damn one of them.